All right, man, let's talk about who the Pistons should move, who they should look to acquire at the trade deadline, if to move or acquire anybody. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of getting notifications. We go live or drop a video. And I guess we could talk about who they should move on from. And I'm okay with them moving on from anybody not named. Ivy, Cade, obviously injury, can't move him. And Jalen Durham. Anybody else, I wouldn't cry unless they didn't get nothing for it. Wouldn't be mad if they got rid of Isaiah Stewart. Tired looking at him. Bagley injured. Wouldn't be mad to get rid of him. Just didn't understand people to hype around him. He can rebound. That's it. Shit. Who else you got? Hayes. Wouldn't mind if they got rid of him. Love Livers, but he ain't never healthy. I like Diallo a lot. Kind of don't want to get rid of him. I think you can utilize his hustle, but yeah, push come to shove, he gone. Nerlens Noel, gone. They not utilized Sadiq Bey. Wouldn't be mad if he was gone. Rodney McGruder just sitting there as a veteran that can stretch the floor. I love to keep Bojanovic, but if they're not going to re-roll him and bring him off the bench as a spark plug, if you think you're going to put him in the lineup with Cade and Ivy, y'all going to win something? I don't think so. I think he a good player off the bench who should have a green light to do whatever he want to do scoring-wise off the bench. But if you ain't going to categorize him in that, you think he going to start in this league, and you going to win something with them three in the lineup together, and he can't defend nothing, in my opinion, then, if you ain't going to bring him off the bench, he got to go. Who else we got out there? Alec Burke, I like Burke, like what he can shoot wise. I love to keep him, but hey, for the right price, he can go. A lot of people say, well, I'm happy if we get to acquire picks. My thing is this team has got enough young talent already. I think the picks will only be used to facilitate a trade. And that's it. The picks will be used to facilitate trades, to bring in known commodities. They need veteran players, bro. We got enough young guys. You had 3 picks from Troy Weaver's first draft: Hayes, Stewart, Bay. You turn around, you get Cade, and then you add Ivy and Durham. That's enough of a young core right there. Had the number 1 overall pick in there. So that's enough of a young core that you didn't try. Now, if you turn over this franchise a little bit, and move some of these young guys, then yeah, cool. But it's time to build. It's time to build towards something. I think Ivy and Cade and Durham is enough to build towards something. I think Burke, Diallo, Bojanovic off the bench is enough to build. It's enough to form. It's enough to build a template around. It's enough of a template with the right head coach. So I think that's a good core. So now you hoping to fill in around them, and I think one of the guys that I like that's out there, and I've been saying it, is Cam Johnson. You gotta pay him. I don't mind paying him. I just love what he can do defensively. He can defend. He can stretch the floor. He don't need the ball to be effective. He can defend multiple positions, and that's what they need. They need defensive specialists who are marksmen at the 3-point line. Not a guy that like to put the ball in the front and can get his own shot. That's cool, but we've shown that those guys in Detroit, like Sadiq Bey, he ain't work. So you need somebody who don't need the ball, who Cade and Ivy gonna attack the rim, or they can swing it to him and he gonna knock it down. So that's where you at with it. Jalen Durham can tip it out for a second chance. He can knock it down. You need a knockdown shooter. Then he get everything you need on the defensive end. Long, a little lanky, but long. Guard some threes, guard some twos, guard the ones. You know what I'm saying? In some special situations, he can guard the fours. So yeah, I give up anything but the pick we got this year to get him, to be honest. And not the obvious players, but yeah, I wouldn't mind giving up Sadiq Bey. I wouldn't mind, Bojanovic, in the deal, not him and Sadiq Bey together, something like that. But yeah, when you got something that you need like that, he's the perfect fit. So I've been saying it. It's the exact guy that you need to come in here. He amongst that age group that can grow with this core. But he been a veteran enough. He been to the finals, so he give you a unique hybrid aspect of a young guy who got playoff and finals experience. So you love it. And you got a small forward, for years to come, and that's exactly what you need. No more people who need the ball to be effective. You need guys who can cut without the basketball, who can finish at the rim, who can space the floor, who can defend. Dudes that can do the small things without the basketball, and he come with experience. So yeah, I wouldn't mind paying. I don't think he want no super max and no shit like that, but within reason, it's exactly what you need. You become a better individual defensive, you get a better individual defender, and you need those guys. I mean, you look at the best defenders on the team right now. You're looking at Dern. He learning. You look at like Ivy's potential. You like Cade potential, but you're looking at Diallo. Livers. It's a handful of guys who just good individually, but you need guys who gonna step in that starting lineup and stay there and be good. But and then you roll over, and then I know a lot of people don't like this, but I love Kristaps Porzingis. And the bad thing about bringing in Kristaps Porzingis would be, what if you do get Victor Wembanyama? I think free agency is after the draft in the NBA. I think that's after the draft, because in the NBA, NFL, I think free agency is before the draft, and I think in the NBA it's afterwards. So I mean that if that's the way it go, I think then that give you some options there. So I give you some options there. So if you can see the lottery you get, and then you can see, we won't get Victor Wembanyama or whatever. No disrespect, is what I call him. You keep Porzingis, but I like what Porzingis brings to the table. Just durability that scared me with him, and that's the problem. I think another guy that spaced the floor, good rim defender, can interchange with Jalen Durham a little bit, can stagger their minutes. Love what he do at the rim to change some shots. Love to space the floor. So you're getting a good rim defender. You're getting a guy that can space the floor. You're getting the guy, got some experience who could post up. And I just think, you just got to bring it out of him. So yeah, these two guys I really love. I wouldn't mind Cam Reddish, but I don't think it's an ideal fit. Another guy that need the ball in his hand. But Porzingis and Cam Johnson, I that's what I would look to do. I heard they're not trading Kyle Kuzma. The thing about Kuzma is he don't shoot the ball particularly well. He from here, and he does a lot of great work at Flint, but he doesn't shoot the ball particularly well enough from three. Porzingis, he 3-pointer ain't falling. Porzingis does a great job at the rim defending shots, and that's exactly what you need. So, but yeah, but if you was required to give up something to get Porzingis, you end up with Victor Wembanyama. I mean, then you could sign and trade Porzingis and send him where somewhere you might just give up assets for Porzingis and just lose them all together. But at that time, the chance you get Victor Wembanyama is probably slim to none. It's probably slim to none you getting Victor Wembanyama, bro. So that's probably slim to none that you gonna end up with him. But Kristaps Porzingis, bro, get an opportunity to Cam Johnson, Porzingis, K, Ivy, Dern. That's got great defensive potential. You got shooters around Jalen Dern, and Ivy and K, good defenders. I mean, then you able to rotate in Livers, you able to rotate in Burks, you able to rotate some shooters in there. So I like the balance defensively wise in that one. And if you feel happy to land Victor, I mean, it's just icing on the cake there. He come in right away and play. So, but yeah, that's kind of need dudes that's gonna bring some defense and shooting. They all young enough to run up and down the court and stuff of that nature, and you would be going for it right now with that team. To be honest, you would be going for it, and I think with the right coach, they could be a problem. But they only gonna win if they as fast as they gel defensively. If they can gel defensively together, that'll be a nice team. But that'll be the only issue is just them gelling defensively. If they can defend, that's the thing about it. You got to be able to get stops when you need them. When that jumper ain't falling, guess what? That defense still there. You got to make points hard to come by. Even in this era, the two top defensive teams made the finals last year, in the Warriors and the Celtics. So don't forget it. And offensively, yeah, this is going to be a challenge. But guess what? Cam don't need the ball. Dern don't need the ball. And in a way, Porzingis really don't need the ball. He can live at the three-point line. You can post him up. You can, get a drummer some here and there. And the way you would want to stagger him in Durham minutes, it'll be times where, you would feature Porzingis, you know, out there. So to me, even with Victor Wembanyama in there, you know, there'll be times where you'll feature him. So I like that. But they gonna do it defensively. They gonna do it with ball movement. They gonna do it with outrunning dudes up and down the court. And then after defensive, it's gonna be hard just figuring out in the half court offense because these dudes don't run sets and they don't really preach, you know, backdoor cutting it like that. But they get a coach that can preach defense and get some motion going offensively. That'd be a good team. But yeah, you know, something, you know, am I opposed to bringing Westbrook in for great compensation and, you know, letting them finish the season out here or getting cut? I'm not opposed to none, whatever makes sense. But if they're going to be contenders next year, it's not going to be just with, you know, you getting Victor Wembanyama or, you know, you signing this quarterback and getting a new coach. Something got to change. They got a deficiency in defending in that starting lineup. And this team got a deficiency in pure shooting too. There's guys that can just catch and shoot. So just kind of something to chew on real quick. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.